Hey guys, it's Kimberly and I'm back with you for another video, and this week I'm going to talk about two of the rudest customers I've had since I've started my new job. And I don't know, they make me very mad. These two people, they'll obviously never know that I have a channel and that I'm talking about them, but like it just made me mad, and I feel like I really want to talk about it because it brings up some social issues, kind of. And the first one that I have is, a few weeks ago now, this lady comes into work, and like, I obviously look like I'm going to university and whatnot, like I'm 18 now, woo! And I'm going to university soon, and I've always been asked if I'm older than I actually am, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, she was like, oh, what school are you going to next year? And I was like, oh, I'm going to Ryerson. And she's like, what course are you taking? And I was like, oh, I'm going to study social work. And she had the audacity to say, oh, just tell them to get off their lazy asses and get a job. That's how most of our problems will be solved. And I just kind of giggled because I don't know what to do. It's like, what? This is what I'm going to school to study for. I personally have had social workers of my own. And my one coworker, this lady walks away, and my one coworker is like, don't those people have actual mental issues that they have to deal with? And I'm like, yeah, I personally have a social worker, and I personally have mental issues that she has been helping me deal with. And it also, like, maybe I could see it a bit more if I was like going to help like older adults and whatnot, but I want to help teenagers in a school. And telling a teenager to go and get a job isn't necessarily gonna help them unless they're trying to get away from their families because they're abusive or whatever. And it just really made me mad because that kind of shows some of the stigma around mental health and how closed-minded some people are about it. It's almost as if it's not happening to me, therefore it's not a problem, and it's not a real thing that people have to deal with. And it just kind of made me mad, as someone who personally does have mental health issues and has had a social worker in the past, and especially too since this is the field that I'm going into, well, hoping to, if I get through everything, you know? But like, yeah, so that was that. And my second horrible customer was actually the other night. I was working a 6 to 11 because I get a lot of those. I mean, I don't mind, especially when I'm closing with like managers that I love and whatnot. And so I was the only one on till because it's about probably 10:15, and I have a line of about 2 or 3 people, and I'm helping one customer, and a Muslim couple comes up, and they're at the back of the line. And they just asked me a question, hey, do you still do returns at this time? And I was like, returns for what? Because we do take water jug returns at the till, but like other returns have to go into customer service and they'll deal with them there. And it was a nail polish return. So I was like, no, sorry, customer service closes at 10, like you can come back tomorrow and exchange it then or return it, whatever. And yeah, so they left, and you could tell that they were Muslim because the woman had her hijab on and whatnot, so like, not being racist or anything. But my one customer, so I'm helping him, and there's a lady behind him who's putting her stuff on the till, and one of her boxes falls onto the floor, and it makes like a really loud noise, and it's kind of late, I'm really tired, so I kind of let out a little scream, because like that's the kind of person I am, I'm over dramatic. I was like, oh my gosh, that scared me. And this customer was like, at least we weren't attacked by the Al-Qaeda. And you could tell that he was referring to the customers that I had just said, sorry, we don't do returns at this time, and it just really made me mad. And yeah, I get that, like, the Al-Qaeda is, like, a Muslim, like, it's Muslims in that group and whatnot, but that's just kind of stereotyping the whole religion, and it's not all those people. There are good people out there, and it just happens to be that some people from this religion are the ones causing the issues within this group. And it just made me really mad because he was being so racist about it, and I don't understand why people are like that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, my friends and I sometimes make like jokes about racism and stigma about mental health and whatnot, but we made it in jokes. This guy was being completely serious. You could see it on his face and the way that he scoffed after he said it. Like, it just kind of made me mad. Yeah, but so those are two of the horrible customers that I've had recently. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you didn't like what those people did, so don't like it for that. Just like it because I'm trying to bring awareness to it. I don't even know. Yeah, but I guess I will see you in my next video, and make sure to subscribe. So until next time, guys. Bye.